Hi, this is David Orlofsky, and welcome to the Parsha in 5, where in 5 minutes we give you an insight into the Parsha to help you share it at your Shabbos table, share it with your friends, just getting a greater insight into the Parsha. And this is Parshas Vayera. We are in the thick of it now, my friends. Parshas Lech Lecha introduced us to Avraham and his family, which is pretty sparse at this point. There's his wife, there's his other wife, and Yishmael, and that's it. Now we get introduced to Yitzchak. And you'll notice an interesting thing. Avraham is the Ish Chesed. Hence, right, we know Yitzchak is Din. And it's Chesed and Din joined together to be able to form Yaakov, who is that balance between Chesed and Din. But Avraham is Chesed and Yitzchak is Din. And therefore, Din and Chesed have to be paired together. So if Avraham is Chesed, then that means that Sarah is Din. And in fact, she uses that exact expression, Hashem done beini u'beincha. Let God judge. And he says, send Hagar away. And her son, Yishmael. And Avram doesn't want to do it. And Hashem says, listen to your wife. Because Chesed has to be tempered with Din. And so, needless to say, as we'll talk about next week, Yitzchak, who's Din, is going to have to marry Chesed, to balance that off. But they have a son, Yitzchak, who is Midas Hadin. And he's named Yitzchak, laughter. Now, I would argue there's not a less funny guy in all of Tanakh than Yitzchak. What does that mean his name is laughter? Because laughter is unexpected. You laugh when you are surprised by the unexpected. A guy walks into a bar, orders a drink. Not funny. A guy walks into a bar, says, ouch. It's also not funny, but at least it's a joke. Because you thought when he walked into a bar, he was walking into a pub, and here he literally walked into a bar. You know that? But what brings laughter is the unexpected. Every joke has as its basis the understanding that you thought one thing. Woody Allen says, I had to wear my cousin's hand-me-downs growing up, and it was embarrassing because she wasn't my size. Okay, cousin could mean either boy or girl. You start off by thinking it's talking about a boy, and then it turns a girl. It's the unexpected that makes you laugh. That's what makes us laugh, the unexpected. That Yitzchak could live in Din, Rotza HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem wanted to create the world in Din and saw it could not stand. That there's a person named Yitzchak who can exist in Din, that's funny. That is extremely unexpected. Because to be able to reach that level, and that's why in the end, after Mashiach comes, it says he'll take the sun out of its container. The sun represents Din. It means we'll live in a world of Din. That's why, by the way, now we pass like Beis Hillel, then we'll pass like Beis Shammai, because Beis Shammai's basic approach is Din. And we will live in a world of Din. And what does it say about that in Shia Malos? Oz Yamale Schaik Pinu, our mouth will be filled with laughter, because when you can live in Din, which is the greatest possible thing, because you deserve everything. You're not a taker. You're not a nebuch. You don't need any mercy. You don't need any chesed. You can stand on your own 2 feet. That's very hard to do, but when you do, that's the purpose. That's why Yitzchak represents the future world of Din. In Mitzvah Hashem, we will be zoichet to be able to come to the emesa conclusion of the world of Rabbi Yaminu.